Okay, this is a category though, people, that is super easy to cut out when you are getting out of debt. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you'll love to spend money on things like a nice bag or maybe some great shoes, but your retirement and your kids' future are more important. So remember that. You have to have your value system in place. But when you're thinking through buying clothes, I always think about, do I want to buy quality or quantity? And over the 3 decades of my life here on earth, I've realized the older that I've gotten, the older and wiser, I've actually enjoyed having a lot more quality pieces than quantity. Like I would rather have just a couple of pairs of jeans versus like all these jeans, and after you wash them 3 times, they don't fit anymore and you have to like give them away. So I really do. I like to invest in things. And so a couple of things that I do invest money in when it comes to my clothes are jackets, shoes, and jeans. So jackets, I love jackets. When you can find a good winter jacket, it's amazing because it'll last you for seasons. And one jacket that I did have a little bit of an investment in, took me a little bit to save, but I saved and I brought it to show you because I love it so much, is my leather moto jacket. Yes, it's from Zara and it's fake leather, it's faux. So PETA, don't get mad at me, okay? It's fake, but it is so fun. I love it. Sometimes when I'm out in LA, I don't even put my arms through and I just look all fancy and like, yeah, it's so great. It's so cute. And it's actually really warm. But again, I spent a little bit of money on it, but I was like, I'm gonna wear it. Like, I love it. And I've had it for 5 years and it has been old trusty for me. It makes me feel a whole lot cooler than I actually am. And then the other thing I will spend money on are shoes. Listen, I love Target, don't get me wrong, but I used to buy so many pairs of shoes from there. And after a while, after like a year or even 2, in the best world possible, they'd be done. Like they just wouldn't fit anymore. They would be tearing. And I was like, so I've just learned if I'm gonna buy a pair of shoes, I'd rather have a few pairs, but that are nicer and that I can invest in. And in my world, heels are like a part of the gig. Like I wear heels when I speak. Usually I wear them here on the show. I'm doing a media hit. And so this is a part of my wardrobe that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put some money in and get some comfortable heels. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know my love for Mr. Sam Edelman. Yes, he is wonderful. We love Sam, but they're like my go-to heels, you guys. And look at these white patent leather pumps. I'm sorry. They're just so cute, okay? But they do run a little bit more, and they're not like crazy. They're not like $900, which is absolutely insane. But they do run a little bit more than what I would think I would normally pay. But again, they last and they last and they last and they are comfortable. So heels may not be part of your everyday wardrobe, but if you are a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're home a lot, like one of my girlfriends, she like lives in yoga pants and she loves her yoga pants. And she's like, you know what? I've invested in 2 nice pairs of Lululemons and it's all she wears because they last forever. So find the things that are part of your wardrobe that you wear every day and invest in them. And then the last but not least for me are jeans. I wear jeans like all the time. I love a good pair of jeans. So I've invested in like a few pairs of nice blue jeans. Now, I will get an Ann Taylor Loft sale every now and then and buy some trendy jeans, but for just some classic blue jeans, I have invested some money in. So these are like Paige brands. Again, not sponsored, but that's what it is. And so I have found some good quality jeans. So those are some pieces that I invest in. Now, if you do have some investment pieces, remember a couple things. Number 1, still wait on the sales, okay? Sam Edelman, he's got some good sales. Sometimes he'll have 30% off and then I will buy it then. So like, don't be afraid to look for the sale. And then number 2, depending on the price point, have a price point in mind. And if you're married, you and your spouse agree on it, but wait overnight. And this is true if it's a more expensive item. If you just see it and you're like, oh my gosh, I wanna buy it, wait overnight, see if the emotion dies down, and then you'll know, okay, I really do wanna purchase this. Now, for me, the quantity pieces, the pieces that I won't spend as much money on, are things like trendy things. Like I told you, like jeans, like there was like a thing with like a flare or something at the end of jeans. Like that, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a really nice pair of that because next season, that's probably not gonna be in style. So I'll go buy something like on sale, at like a loft or something like that. So trendy pieces, I buy more inexpensive, and jewelry. I don't have very expensive jewelry. Most of my jewelry is very inexpensive because I like to trade it out, change some stuff up. And so that's where I like to have more quantity over quality. Now, this was one area of my life that in my early 20s especially, I would like always compare how I looked in my clothes with other people's. Like I'd see other people at work or maybe at church or out and about or on Instagram. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they just always have cute clothes. And I just never felt like, man, I just want to be like them. And it's funny because the older I've gotten, the less I care about that. Like I enjoy it more for myself. And I have learned to be content in this area of my life. And so I do it because I enjoy it personally. And I really have stopped comparing my life to other people's when it comes to this part of my life, which I'm so thankful that I have found that part of contentment. And so if contentment is something you struggle with, maybe it's clothes, maybe it's other things. It's a daily decision that we have to make to be content. It's really hard. And so if you are on that journey or you want to start that journey, I have a new contentment journal out that walks you through 90 days of prompts every day, taking you through on how to be content. And so it's so fun. It's been out for a little bit now, and we've gotten such great feedback because it really is helping people, and my heart and my soul is in that. Like, it is so, so good, and it's challenging and it's encouraging. So all the things, if you want to find contentment, make sure to check that out.